Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Revi Mei. So in this video, I would like to tell you a story. The title of the story is Ice Prince. I make this story by myself and I hope you guys enjoy it and happy watching. One winter night, I was on my way home from the store near my new house to buy snacks. At that time, I saw a boy sitting in the park without wearing jacket or coat. His gaze was blank. He looked like someone who was lonely and had a lot of problems. I want to greet him, but I cancel my intention because the weather was very cold that night. I can't stay long outside. I decided to go home. When I got home, I kept thinking about him, and I was worried. Is he okay? Why he is outside this late and without wearing a jacket on his body? Ah, damn, he really bothers me. After fighting with my own heart and mind, I decided to go out while carrying my father's jacket to lend him. When I arrived at the park, he was still there, but strangely, he looked like he wasn't cold at all. Is he already numb? Why does he look fine in this cold weather? I walked towards him and greeted him. Hi, what are you doing here? He didn't say anything, even he didn't look at me. I asked him again. What are you thinking about? Go back to your house, you will catch a cold later. And he answered with forced laugh. Ha ha ha, I wish I could feel it. I didn't understand him. Huh? What do you mean? Here's my father's jacket. Take it and go back to your house. Your parents must be worried about you. He laughed again. Ha ha ha, they never worried about me. They have their own life. I started to feel something strange about this boy. I sat next to him and tried to talk to him. If you have a problem, you can tell me. I will listen it all. I am Lily. I just moved here 2 days ago. What's your name? It seems he was disturbed by my presence. He answered curtly. Why are you asking my name? Who do you think you are? He returned the jacket I gave earlier and walked away from me. I was very confused. I just felt pity for him. What's wrong with him? He is very ungrateful. The next day was my first day transferring to a new school. The first day of school was very fun. My new friends welcomed me warmly. It wasn't hard for me to start making friends with others because I am an easygoing person. But there was someone who caught my attention. Yes, he was a strange boy I met at the park last night. I was noticed that nobody was playing with him. He was always alone in class, even in crowded places like canteen. I was sure he was an introvert. I was very curious and I asked my new friend, Lisa. Hey Lisa, I'm curious about the boy who is sitting in the back. What's his name? And Lisa said, Why are you curious about him? He is Ranga. Like you see, he is strange and lunar. Nobody can approach him. Maybe you will think he is bullying victim, but no, he is just hard to approach. Yes, like I thought, he was strange. Actually, I already met him before and he didn't want to tell his name. Do you know why is he like that? And Lisa said, I don't know exactly, but based on rumor, he has a strange disease and it makes him stay away from everyone. Sometimes he is angry with people who want to be his friends. So that's why we can make friends with him. I was surprised. That's why he become like that. And I told Lisa that I wanted to approach him and make friends with him. It's been a month since I moved to this school. I tried to talk to him every day, but he always ignored me. I was a little competitive, so I didn't give up easily. Until one day, We were studying chemistry, and the teacher wanted us to practice in pairs. And accidentally, my teacher broke us together. That was the first time he talked to me. I was very happy, even though he looked cold and indifferent, but at least he still cared about the lesson. At the moment, I accidentally touched his hand. I was immediately surprised. I felt like touching ice. His hands were so cold. He spontaneously pulled his hand and snapped at me. "Hey, what are you doing?" I immediately apologized to him. I'm sorry, Rangga. I didn't do it on purpose." He was very mad at me and left the laboratory. I felt so guilty. I looked for him everywhere and finally I found him. He was in the rooftop and he looked glum and upset. I slowly approached him while carrying a bottle of water to give to him. "Do you remember that night? I told you I will listen to all your problems. Don't be afraid of me. I'm not a bad person. I do all of this not because I pity you, but purely because I want to be friends with you." And then he said, "You are the first person to dare to cross the line and damage my defenses. How did you feel when you touched me earlier?" I carefully said, "I think there is something wrong with your hand. Your hand felt so cold. Maybe you are sick." And then he said, "Yes, you are right. I am sick and can't be cured. Not only my hands are cold, even my whole body is cold. That's why I never wear jacket in winter. I don't feel anything. My body temperature is very low. I can't live like a normal person." I was very surprised and frozen for a few moments. "I didn't expect your illness to be this serious. I'm sorry, Rangga, for making you talk about it. But may I know how can you suffer for this illness?" He didn't hesitate to say, "Actually, I'm a corpse. I died 17 years ago, but my parents didn't accept my death. Then they decided to do something crazy in purpose to make me live again. They sent me to a professor who was doing a chronics experiment. I was there for years, and that's why I become like that." I was very shocked. My legs trembled as if I wanted to pass out. I still can't believe that. "Hey, don't talk nonsense. That's so silly." He smiled at me and said, "So, do you still want to be my friends?" He took a bottle of water in my hand and said, "Next time, give me a cold one." And then he left me with a smirk in his face. Okay, I think that's all about my story. I hope you guys enjoy it and like my story. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.